global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. If you are in Nigeria, you are outside Nigeria, you are in diaspora, you're a lover of Nigeria, it's about time for us to put all hands on deck, pray for Nigeria, and honestly, begin to think positive vibes on how to bring Nigeria out of this security mess we found ourselves in. While the likes, some persons have decided to go very spiritual, telling Nigerians exactly what will be our fate, as even bandit terrorists have decided also to tell Nigerians the next places they be likely going to come against. And as if that's not enough, Galadima is telling Nigerians to get ready, as even the president may just be the next they might be picking. And he has his reasons for saying that. We're going to go through all these three news, try to wrap them up very quickly into one. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel, hit on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Let's start with what may be the fate of Nigerians as terrorists keep on moving in quick succession. Well, the leader of the Seraphim and Cherubim Church of God, Babanawa Kaduna, Hezekiah Armstrong, has prophesied that there will be no election in 2023 as terrorists have strategized and completed all their plans to unleash mayhem and to take over this nation. Armstrong, who revealed this in an interview in Kaduna, noted that he went into 7 days of prayers and fasting over the issue of Nigeria, and God gave him revelations of happenings ahead of 2023. He said that the fact that terrorists have continued to gain more ground and are on rampage everywhere, including the Federal Capital Territory, signified that the President Buhari-led APC will not wait for 2023 before handing over the government to terrorists by force or will willingly surrender. He said these guys will before December 2022 take over Nigeria, and some will be made governors and ministers in strategic positions by their commanders in action, while full implementation of Sharia law will take place. According to him, all abducted victims have been made slaves, with terrorists dictating what become the future of the victims as they bring down, remarry some, impregnate some, flog some victims, use them for sacrifices, sold some, and forced some into some kind of inhuman treatment. He also said that those behind this moves against the 36 states, including FCT, will never rest until they achieve their main target. You can imagine terrorists boasting to arrest Buhari. Erify, within 24 hours, they ambushed soldiers, wounded some, kidnapped some in some communities. This is sad. Well, quickly in another news, still on the same vein, following the spate of terrorist attack across the country, particularly in the nation's capital, Abuja, Galadima, a former ally of President Muhammad Buhari, has said that the number one citizen of the country may soon be kidnapped. Galadima stated this in an interview with BBC Hausa service while reacting to the deteriorating security crisis in the Federal Capital Territory. Report has it that sequel to the recent move against Kuje prison by suspected members of Boko Haram, there have been several moves by these same guys in FCT Abuja. No fewer than 8 soldiers were reportedly killed, while scores were injured on Monday during a move against them in Buhari Area Council. According to Galadima, the only option that remains for Nigerians is to be armed for self-defense. He said if care is not taken, sooner or later Buhari can be kidnapped. Considering the way security issues are ignored, the only option available now is to either continue praying or arm ourselves for protection. But if we could depend on this government, definitely we'll all be killed. Alright, in another news very quickly, there seemed to be news going round that there may likely be some sort of coordinated move against some states by some of these guys in some part of the country, and they mentioned some of them to be Katsina, Zamfara, Kaduna, Kogi, FCT, and Lagos, respectively. And this is really very sad. Nigerians are worried. It caused really for worry. Okay, but let's feel the pulse of Nigerians. A lot of Nigerians are talking. I, for one, am wondering How did we get to this level of so much insecurity? It's worrisome. Honestly, it is. Let's feel the pulse of Nigerians. This one here is saying, let us continue praying while they keep moving against us since we don't have our brain. Another person here is saying, and in Sina claims, by now, Buhari ought to have been impeached and a better person taking over. What is our legislature doing? Wow. Another person here say, do you know what it means for terrorists to, I take that again, I don't know what he's trying to write here. Okay, but let me try to see if I can improvise. I can't improvise really. Let's look for another comment, please. Another person here saying, very soon, like Galadima says, imagine them taking our president. So that means we will not be looking like Afghanistan. God forbid, oh, God forbid. Another person here is saying, and we are looking at them, things are happening and nothing is being done. They made bold statements that they will come against our president and even move against El-Rufai, and they're making their promises to come to pass, and we are all watching and moping. Why can't they all go to some of these their forests where they are and bring them all down? Or we even look for international collaboration, but we are behaving as if we are helpless. Or is there a collaboration? Oh Lord, have mercy. Honestly, the whole thing is almost frustrating. Nigerians are worried. We have good reasons to be worried, really. All throughout our days and years of democracy, we've never had it this bad in insecurity. The government it looks as if there's helplessness in the air. I know that our military, honestly, they're trying. And every day we keep hearing how they're going down in their numbers. Oh Lord, save these guys. Give them wisdom. Honestly, it's worrisome. How can they make a promise, make bold statement, make press release, and barely 48 hours after they try to go against the guards, security guards? No, this is unheard of. Whatever it will take, honestly, this is not it. I'm surprised Nigerians are still watching BB Naija with this level of insecurity. Where look, if anything happens in Nigeria, I don't think you will be comfortable sitting in your home and watching BB Naija. I don't even think BB Naija will hold. Let's get real here. These things are happening, and Nigerians, honestly, apart from those who can pray, now for the man that Armstrong that saw the vision, what did you do after seeing the vision? You were happy to come and tell Nigerians that? How about praying? What is going on? The likes of Otoma have been screaming and shouting at the top of his voice. He has never hidden the fact that there are things that are going on. The likes of Mazen Namdekano before this whole saga began. He was talking about it, but we just called it propaganda. Just fairly recently, the government of the day was telling Nigerians or telling those who are supposed to invest in Nigeria that it's all a propaganda, that Nigeria is very safe, there's no insecurity anywhere. We can't continue living in propaganda. We need to tell ourselves the harsh truth. Well, that's what we'll wrap it up. What to take? Let's put in the comment section.